Welcome back now to a story from New York's Long Island. Suffolk County police announced this morning they have a suspect in custody in connection to the Gilgo Beach serial killings. The murders happened over a decade ago.
Yeah, those killings made headlines after officials found at least 10 sets of human remains along the stretch of a Suffolk County highway between 2010 and 2011. Authorities discovered the remains during their search for Shannon Gilbert, a missing 24-year-old woman from Jersey City. NBC News correspondent Rahema Ellis joins us now with these late-breaking details. So, Rahema, what do we know about the suspect police arrested at this point? And do they think he is potentially linked to all 10 of the killings?
Very interesting questions. And on a case that has baffled authorities and haunted families, victims' families for a decade. What we know now, though, is that a 59-year-old man, Rex Heuermann, has been arrested. Authorities say he was arrested in Manhattan. He is an architect. Last evening around 8:30, they took him into custody and then took him back to his area, his home neighborhood in Long Island. That's where he is a resident of that community. Authorities have been searching for a decade or more, and you can see the pictures here of this area along the beachfront. It's a marshy area. It's an area which thick terrain. You can see them in wet boots and basically stepping high to get through this area to see if they could find the remains. The remains of the first woman was found, Shannon Gilbert, in 2010, a 24-year-old escort, a sex worker. It was believed that she was coming from a client's home that evening and went out on foot and was never heard from after that. So here we are now. They're telling us that this man, Rex Heuermann, is a suspect in this case. We hope to find out more soon, but I should tell you also that an attorney representing Shannon Gilbert, as well as another one of the victims, says he's delighted, the families are delighted that this suspect is in custody, but they have doubts as to whether or not this person is responsible for all of the victims, the 10-plus victims who have been mentioned as a part of this potential serial killing.
So still lingering questions, and it's so hard to believe. It's been a decade. Yeah. Families have been grappling with this for so long. What are the victims' families saying right now?
Well, we're going to hear from them a short while from now, but many of them have been very disturbed. They thought that their loved ones had not been given enough attention because many of them were escort workers, sex workers. But just last year, in 2020, authorities created what they call the Gilgo Beach Homicide Task Force. It included law enforcement authorities from Suffolk County, the police, the FBI, state police, and Suffolk County Sheriff's Office. And some families are wondering, why was that only created last year in 2022 that task force was created? But what we're hearing now is that has led to an arrest of a suspect. We hope to find out at about 4 o'clock this afternoon. Authorities are saying they will hold a news conference. Hopefully some of these questions will be answered. You can imagine a lot of questions will be raised. What is it that they have that connects this person to all of these crimes after all of these years? Is it DNA evidence? Did someone come forward? Did this person slip up in one way or another? We don't know the answers to any of those questions. We think we'll learn something this afternoon.
All right, time will tell. Really great.